Pardon the interruption. I'm your host, Sasha, and today we have panelists Stephen and Charlie. We'll be discussing the topic of whether the panelists think the Orioles will make the playoffs or not. We'll kick things off with you, Stephen.
I think that the Orioles do have a very solid chance. I mean, they have amazing pitching. Now, their relief pitchers need to get their head into gear, but considering that they have a young talent and they're still very young, I think they have this in the bag.
So, it seems Stephen has a pretty positive outlook for the upcoming Orioles season. What about you?
Yeah, I do agree with Steven that the Orioles make the playoffs, but I disagree on, his thoughts on the pitching. I feel like our starting pitching is not very good. I think it's, pretty medium level with Tyler Wells and Kyle Gibson and Dean Kramer, who just got the win last night. But, the All-Stars, our two All-Stars are relievers in Yunior Cano and Felix Bautista. They really come in and win us games. And not only do I think this team will make the playoffs, I think this team can make a deep run into the postseason and potentially a World Series candidate.
So it seems Charlie is even more positive than Stephen. Stephen.
I personally think that starting pitching isn't the problem. It's their relief pitching. I mean, Austin Voth has been injured for a long time, and we don't even know when he's returning. To be perfectly honest, I think the Orioles have a chance, but it's going to be very hard considering the Rays had one of the best starts in their season ever since they were founded in 1998.
Any last words, John?
I mean, I just feel like our relief pitching is fine. I mean, I know with Austin Voth, but he's been hurt, but we've been fine without him. I mean, we've won our last 13 out of our last 16 games, and Bautista and Cano are just all-star, dominant pitchers. We won that series against Tampa Bay because of Felix Bautista coming in and pitching 2 innings and then another inning in the first game. So yeah, but I think the Orioles make the World Series, and we'll see what happens.
So, our panelists today have generally agreed about the Orioles making the playoffs. However, they have different opinions on the quality of the pitching. That was part of the interruption.